Tom Parmley with Ring Ring Marketing here with a sneak preview of the latest articles in Elevate, our free newsletter for death care professionals. We start off this issue with an article by our very own founder and CEO, 𝘌𝘭𝘦𝘷𝘢, who asks whether or not the BBB seal is still worth it for funeral homes to highlight on their website. With Google reviews, social proof, and online reputation now driving most consumer decisions, the value of an accreditation from the Better Business Bureau may not seem to make sense anymore. However, when it comes to funeral service, Welton says the answer isn't always a simple yes or simple no. The honest answer, Welton says, is sometimes yes and sometimes no. The value of the seal depends largely on where your funeral home is in its growth cycle, who you serve, and how competitive your market is. That's the verdict from Welton, and you can get all his insights on why in the latest issue of Elevate. Our next article highlights the founding of Manifest, a fast-growing tech platform for small business entrepreneurs, which recently announced the launch of Impart, which will provide role-based training, expert coaching, and AI-supported guidance for death care business owners and their staff. Now, Impart was created in collaboration with Melissa Jo Schmidt, aka the Funeral Babe, the Long Island-based funeral director with more than 1 million followers on TikTok. Impart will support the increasing number of women and Gen Zers who are drawn to the death care profession. We also report on Lisa Bowie, who has released an audiobook of her Amazon bestseller, Wake Up Calls. You'll want to check out that as well. And our next article focuses on Justin Watley, who is now Chief Revenue Officer at One Room. And he highlights why funeral homes need to rethink live streaming and why live streaming is so valuable. Other headlines include the Nevada Attorney General, which has filed fraud charges in a Las Vegas cremation pet case. Authorities discovering bodies and cremated remains at an unlicensed New York funeral home. That funeral home is in trouble. As well as Ohio lawmakers who are considering tougher penalties for disrupting funeral processions. Read those articles and more in the latest issue of Elevate, a free newsletter powered by Ring Ring Marketing. Don't forget, subscribe for free.